What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a new pack. It is a new week in eFootball and there is a new player. It is a Yaya Toure from Manchester City, as you can see here, with the player skill visionary pass. So Konami is adding a massive midfielder here, and there's only a handful of midfielders that are like Yaya Toure in the 190 area. In terms of size, there's Patrick Vieira, there is Rodri, you have Frank Rijkaard and Ruud Gullit, and now there is a new one, Yaya Toure, and he plays as an orchestrator, which most of them don't have. Rijkaard is a build-up or destroyer play style. Gullit is a whole player. And Patrick Vieira is an anchorman, so he is going to be, along with Rodri, one of the very few midfield orchestrator, but unlike Rodri, he is a little bit more physical, 90 kilos, and he is going to be very technical. So I think he's going to be a very, very good player. He also has the visionary pass skill. Very, very good skill, visionary pass. When he makes a pass, whoever receives this pass is going to have an increased ability to do one-time shots, one-time passes, and that is very, very useful, especially for a midfielder. Essentially, you pass the ball to a forward, you shoot it first time, and this shot is going to be more powerful. So we're going to try to do this guy, and we're going to see, hopefully, we can pack him very, very early. There's also Lee Dixon in this pack and Peter Schmeichel. Peter Schmeichel, I'm more interested than Lee Dixon. Peter Schmeichel, probably one of the best goalkeepers in the game, along with Petr Cech. Lee Dixon, not so much. We'll see. If we get Yaya Toure, we will probably stop. If we get Schmeichel, that is alright. We won't go as far as to get Lee Dixon, but let's go. Let's try to get the man Yaya Toure. First spin. Let's go. What is it? Do we get the man on the first spin? Is Peter Schmeichel. Peter Schmeichel, pretty good pull here. For a first spin, we're not gonna complain about it. All right, here we go. Now, second spin to try to get Yaya Toure. All right, third spin now for Yaya Toure. And we get, who's that? Zabarny. All right, we're doing the fifth spin here for Toure. I think it's him. I think we get the man here on the fifth. No, it's Dixon. Terrible pool here for us. We're gonna have to go deep in this pack to get Toure. 10 spin. We're almost cleaning out this box now. Here we have him. Finally, after 10 spin, our man Yaya Toure. What's up with the teeth here? Why this picture? Alright, so we have Yaya Toure here in the team. He's fully leveled up, as you can see, 35 levels out of 35. Pretty decent stats here. Only 6 stats above 90, but a lot of 89. Kicking power 89, speed 86, low pass 89, and overall a lot of stats above 80 and 70. He looks very complete. And I did a little tweak here in the progression points. If you do the recommended build here, he gets only 4 in aerial strength and 14 in defending. That's a lot of points, so I decided to take a couple of points away in defending and add them in aerial strength. Otherwise, the rest as the recommended build: 8 in passing, 4 in dribbling, 4 in dexterity, 8 lower body strength, 8 aerial strength, and 12 in defending. Now, when it comes to the booster, I'm going to give him a random booster. We're going to see what we're going to get. But if it wasn't for a random booster, I would probably give him shutdown. And that would increase his defense. And then you can take some points away from the defense and reallocate it in something else, perhaps either passing or dribbling. But let's see what he gets here. Booster, let's go for random. Let's hope he gets shut down. Striker instinct. Not really what I wanted, but we're going to have to do with that. It adds a point in offensive awareness, finishing, and what else? Ball control and acceleration. We'll take it. We probably, when I have some more booster tokens, I will probably give him something else to try to get something a little bit more defensive. But with some increase in physical contact here, I think he's going to be a force to deal with for the opposition in the midfield. Let's see the player skills that he has here. He comes with the following: double touch, long range shooting, one touch pass, through passing, outside curler, visionary pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, and blocker. So he's missing a few skills here that are going to be needed to really make him shine. The first one is going to be a sliding tackle here. He has the 4 important skills for a defending midfielder or defender. That is man marking, interception, blocker, and he needs sliding tackle to add that, so that he has all the skills that he needs in that department. He also needs to get acrobatic clearance, because otherwise he's gonna have some trouble to get those difficult balls and to clear them. So that's 2 that he absolutely needs. Then I would strongly suggest to give him aerial superiority and heading, just because he's so tall, he's so big, that if you give him that, then he's going to be able to get the headers in the midfield. That's going to be very important, especially if you play him with another very tall and strong guy like Vieira or Rodri. He will shine if you give him that. The final one that I would give him perhaps would be weighted pass. He already has a lot of passing, as you can see: one touch pass, through passing, visionary pass, low lofted pass. Why not add weighted pass to that set of passing skills to make him absolutely complete in that department? Now that this has all been said, let's take him out on the pitch. Let's see how he performs. All right, here we go. We have Yaya Toure in the midfield with Patrick Vieira. Let's see how these two play with each other. Yaya Toure here in the space. Let's see what we can do on the cross. Wow, a little bit too strong here for Palmer. Yaya Toure here, good intervention. Yaya Toure got some space. Let's see with the cross. For Cole Palmer once again. Cole Palmer, not the best player in the air. Yaya Toure, very good. Nice. Weighted pass for Allende. Yaya Toure, good intervention here. Allende with the strength. Yaya, once again, could not get the cross. Beautiful, very good pass from Yaya Toure here. Found Allende in the space. And as you can see, Yaya Toure gets tired pretty quickly here. We're at the 80th minute, but he's more tired than Patrick Vieira. Michael Owen with the chip over the keeper. Very good pass here. I'm not sure who did that. It was Declan Rice or Rodri. Very nice from Toure. Haaland. The strength of Erling Haaland, unbeatable. But very nice pass from Yaya Toure here. Oh, Yaya. Yaya was trying to do the show here, but didn't work. Yaya. Oh, that was very nice. Alright, so first impressions here on this Yaya Toure card. A very complete midfielder. He can basically do it all. He's not a box-to-box as a player ID, he's an orchestrator, and a lot of people think, oh, that's not good, but I actually think it is pretty neat. Because if you're playing with Patrick Vieira, Patrick Vieira is anchorman, and having Yaya Toure as an orchestrator, it makes them a little bit more complementary. If Yaya Toure was an anchorman, then he'd be exactly the same card as Patrick Vieira. They would be doing the same thing on the pitch, but here, because he's orchestrator, he's going to go forward a little bit. He's going to be a little bit more of a playmaker, even though he still have the physical ability to be defending. And Patrick Vieira is going to stay back and play more defensively. And that's, I think, a very, very good combination here. And I think they're going to be the starters now in my main account. Patrick Vieira alongside with Yaya Toure. I think Yaya Toure could use this aerial superiority skill because he's so tall, but he didn't. It wasn't as dominant in the air as I expected. Perhaps he needs the skill and heading, but otherwise a pretty good card. He is a little bit more agile than someone like Patrick Vieira. Very good passer, pretty decent dribbler, and above all, it's really his physical ability to boss the midfield that is going to shine. I think this guy is now going to be a starter in my team, so pretty happy to have gotten him. But anyway, guys, hope that you enjoyed this review. Let me know if you're gonna spin for Yaya Toure. As you saw here, it took us a while to get him, but I think he's going to be worth it. One of the few players, as I said, along with Patrick Vieira, Rodri, Rijkaard, and Gullit, that is that kind of a size in the midfield, that kind of physical presence, and definitely one of the better cards that have been added to this game lately. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and I will see you all on the next one.
Hit me with that like, and sub to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell. Click that little right. The algo recommends, for she gon' like. The algo knows you well. Hit me with that like, subscribe to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the